Robert Keith Shinn, the ringleader behind the alleged cult 7M, was always careful to keep his private life out of the public eye, so little is known about his early life and upbringing. What we do know is that he attended the University of Southern California on a football scholarship. After graduating, Shinn became a successful businessman and founded several companies, including a construction company, a film production company, and eventually 7M Films, a talent agency that specialized in helping dancers become internet famous. Shinn's second passion was religion. He was the founder and leader of a church called Shekinah, which is Hebrew for abiding presence. According to the church's website, Shekinah is a non-denominational Christian church whose mission is to reveal Jesus Christ to a lost and dying world. Shinn preached a message of holiness, consecration, and discipleship, attracting a large following of young dancers and social media influencers. However, behind the scenes, Shinn's church was anything but holy. According to a lawsuit filed by two former members, Sarah and David, things took a dark turn when they were invited to a party at Shinn's mansion. At the party, Shinn allegedly gave a speech that shocked the attendees. He told them that he was chosen by God to lead his church and that anyone who didn't support him would be judged by God. This was the moment when the concept of free will left the picture. Sarah and David, along with other members, were pressured to sign documents giving Shinn full control over their lives. They were prohibited from leaving their homes without permission and were given curfews and meal times. They had to report their spending habits and were forbidden from having their own bank accounts. Members were also encouraged to spy on each other, reporting any suspicious behavior to Shinn immediately. Those who tried to leave the group were harassed and intimidated, while those who stayed suffered under the heavy weight of constant surveillance. But Shinn's influence extended far beyond his church. Through his talent agency, 7M, he controlled the careers of some of TikTok's biggest stars, earning them millions of dollars in the process. But according to ex-members, the dancers never saw most of the money. Instead, Shinn allegedly skimmed a significant portion of their earnings, amassing a personal fortune estimated to be in the tens of millions. As the years passed, more and more young people fell under Shinn's spell, lured in by the promise of fame and fortune, only to find themselves trapped in a web of deceit and control. But how did these bright, ambitious young people end up trapped in a cult? The answer, as with many cults, lies in the charismatic leader. Robert Shinn was not just a businessman or a religious leader. He was a manipulator and a master of deception, able to inspire unwavering loyalty in his followers while keeping them completely under his thumb. In the beginning, it was easy to brush off the rumors of abuse and exploitation. Within 7M and Shekinah is just another case of jealous exes slinging mud. But as more and more stories of abuse came to light, it became clear that there was a darker side to this seemingly glamorous lifestyle. Despite the growing evidence of abuse, it can be difficult to understand why so many young people continue to flock to 7M and Shekinah. The answer, according to experts on cults, is simple. In a world where social media reigns supreme and everyone is looking for their moment in the spotlight, it is easy to overlook the warning signs. The lure of fame and fortune can be too strong to resist, especially for those who are young and impressionable. But as more and more stories of abuse come to light, it is important to remember that not all influencers are created equal. While some may seem like your next best friend, others may be hiding behind a carefully constructed facade. So before you fall prey to their perfectly curated lives, take a closer look. You might be surprised by what you find. With that said, what are your thoughts about this case? Do you think there are more influencers trapped in similar situations? Let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future uploads.